Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is part 5 of the Introduction to the Quran Morphology website. Today we are going to take a look at repeating phrases across the Quran. We have a filter by surah. Currently we are looking at the whole Quran. There's a word count, so currently we're looking at all repeating phrases that are 4 to 7 words long, and then a sort by frequency. Allazina amanu wa amilus solihat. This phrase is repeated 50 times across the Quran, across 32 surahs. Inna fi zalika ayat. Indeed, there are signs in this. I can just click here. The phrase Inna fi zalika ayat occurs 45 times across 21 surahs. These are the surahs that this phrase occurs in. These are the ayahs. Inna fi zalika ayatul lakum in kuntum mu'minin. لقوم يؤمنون لقوم يسمعون يتفكرون, those who ponder, يعقلون, those who use reason. We can just hit the eye icon here and it will show me the 3 ayahs before and the 3 after, so I can see a brief context. Or I can just click here, it will take me to the surah, or I can also go to the ayah detail. In the ayah detail, as we know, the first tab is always the grammar for the specific ayah, then a list of translations, and then a list of repeating phrases in this specific ayah. I'm interested in this phrase for those who listen, and I want to see if that specific phrasing is repeated. That occurs 3 times. So from here, then I can just open this up in a new window, and we can see over here, he's the one who has made the night for you and the day, and surely these are signs for those who listen. And then again, sleep by night and by day. So I can look at the context of these and then correlate them to see what I can understand from it. Going back to the phrases, let's say I want to take a look at the longest phrase. So that would be this one. Another way to explore the correlations in Quran is if I'm taking a look at, let's say, Surah Hud, just an example. And so the word of your Lord will be fulfilled. وَتَمَّتْ كَلِمَةُ رَبِّكَ. In this specific phrasing, I'll surely fill up hell with jinn and humans altogether. And I want to explore the details of this to see if I can draw any correlations. I can click here, and on this tab I can see any repeating phrases that come in from this ayah. وَتَمَّتْ كَلِمَةُ رَبِّكَ. This specific phrasing is repeated 3 times, so I want to understand when does Allah says that His word will be completed. So these are the 3 ayahs. Another important thing would be min al jannati wan nas. So here Allah is mentioning that He will fill Jahannam with these. So I want to see if I can figure out who these may be. One would be Surah Nas, where Allah specifically is mentioning الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. So yeah, that could be a group because we are directed to take refuge with Allah from these. And then we also have another one here in Surah 32, basically the same phrasing. So we can take a look at the context over there and see. And similarly, this is the ayah that we came from. Then we have another phrasing which has to do with filling Jahannam with. So we will see what those 4 ayahs are about. Okay, so this is from Surah 7, Adam, Zawj, and Iblis. Then we have 32. These are the people who are asking now to be sent back to the world so they can do some good. And so the response at that time is then this. And then, okay, so this is about Iblis when he says that he will mislead the people. So that is how we can focus on an ayah, see its repeating phrases, and then find correlations in the Quran. This tool, it does not provide any interpretation. It's for us students to use this tool to find patterns, linkages, and then ponder over these ayahs and ask Allah for guidance. Thank you so much for listening. Salamun alaikum.